we've also been tracking shares of video conferencing platform Zoom. They beat on the top and bottom lines in the latest quarter as new enterprise customer wins helped drive its performance. The company also posted optimistic earnings guidance for the year as it dives more into the AI boom. Joining us now is Zoom CFO Kelly Steckelberg. Kelly, always a pleasure to grab some of your time, get some of the insights and really the catalysts that went into this quarter. If there were a few things that jumped out to you, what would they be?
Well, we were really pleased with our results for FY23 and Q4 as we announced yesterday. So continue to see growth in our enterprise segment of the business, which grew 24% year over year. And then also very strong performance on the bottom line. We had 36% operating margins for Q4, which was well ahead of consensus expectations, which was about 30% operating margins. So very pleased there. And then our gross margins continue to perform as well. We're making this transition from processing our traffic in the cloud into our own data centers, and our gross margins came in at 79.8%. So across the board, very pleased with our results.
Hey, Kelly, it's Julie here. I know some of that margin strength also came because you guys recently did reductions. And I know Eric, your CEO, talked a little bit about that on the call. Obviously, it's a tough thing to do, but that's not something that's going to repeat, hopefully, right? So what does the margin pathway look like from here, and how are you going to continue to expand that?
Yeah, so as we gave FY24 outlook, we guided to continued strong gross margins of 79.5%, again, as we're making these structural changes around our traffic. And then from an operating margin perspective, we guided in a very similar range of 34 to 34.5% for Q1 and for the full year outlook around 36%. And that as we did make this unfortunate decision to do reductions across the organization, about 15%. But also we're looking at structural changes in our organization to make sure that we support our enterprise customers as efficiently as we can, and also optimizing around the self-service or the online segment of our business, as customers do like to self-serve, and that's a very efficient way for both them and for us.
Kelly, you talked about AI on the call as well, and just wondering for our viewers and for investors out there, what type of timeline should they expect for AI to be an integral part of the existing experience that some Zoom customers do have?
It already is an integral part of our existing business. So we recently launched Zoom Virtual Agent, which is the ability now as part of our contact center, allows customers to use the conversational AI tool to self-serve, and also allows organizations to really easily and efficiently support their customers. We also have great features that are already built in with things like transcription. So if you record a meeting, that takes it into text. Also translation, which is really great for all of our multinational customers. And these are things that have been built into our platform for a while. And then Eric talked about the future, where we will continue to innovate and make all of our experiences on the collaboration platform even more intelligent.
What does that look like exactly, Kelly? Because, man, Eric was pumped on the call about AI, wasn't he? He said he's the most excited he's been, I think he said, since 1995. He's an engineer. This was a pivotal time, and now he's saying this is another pivotal time. What can you tell us? What hints can you give us about how you all are going to be integrating this going forward?
Yeah, well, I can tell you, of course, first of all, Eric is a true visionary. And when he gets excited about something, he goes and explores all of the opportunities. We are partnering with OpenAI, as well as he is partnering with many other leaders in this space in the Valley and spending time with them. And so I don't want to share too much or steal his thunder for the future, but you'll continue to see amazing advancements and opportunities both in meetings. There are things we're already doing, like Zoom IQ for Sales, which allows you to go back and analyze a meeting after the fact. We use it for training internally, for example, to see how many times are our sales reps talking about Zoom Contact Center. You can also use it in real time to give you prompts. Are you asking enough questions? Are you listening? Are you using too many filler words? So these are the ongoing advancements that you're going to continue to see from AI.
Kelly, you talked about deal scrutiny on the call as well, and we know that a lot of companies, some of your customers, are looking across costs to see exactly where they can perhaps minimize or reduce some of their cost structure as well. And that has impacted employees at companies like yours as well at the end of the day, as Julie was mentioning a moment ago. Are headcount reductions in a deal scrutiny type of environment that would be driving growth or driving better deals? Is that headcount reduction, do you believe it's done for now?
Well, first, I want to highlight that Zoom is very well positioned, even as we're in an environment of deal scrutiny, as we are highly price competitive and we bring a lot of value to our customers, especially as they continue to consolidate on a platform, which I think is a key theme with all CFOs right now. And you taking and adding in things like Zoom Phone or Contact Center into their already existing meeting platform is a very effective way for them to standardize across their collaboration platform and potentially have savings from getting rid of those on-prem servers that are running some of those legacy systems. And that's how we think we bring a lot of value to our customers and how they can continue to save, even if they're potentially, and expand their share of wallet with Zoom, even if they're potentially having downsizing across their organizations at the same time.
Kelly, great to see you. Thanks for joining us as always. Kelly Steckelberg is CFO of Zoom. Thanks.